It's Barb coming to you from my craft studio. I thought I would go through my Thanksgiving decor. Don't have near as much for Thanksgiving as I do for Halloween, thankfully. But this stuff's kind of nice because it gives me a refresher of what I've added and such. I know I just bought this year. All you need is love and pie. The pie theme tugs at my heart. My mom she was a good cook in general, but baking and pies especially were kind of her specialty. Holidays, she made so much pie. I come from a family of 6 children. It's me, 2 sisters, and 3 brothers. She liked to make sure we each had our own pie, plus there were grandkids, so if they had a certain pie they liked, she liked to make sure everybody had a pie that they liked. So she made a lot of pie at Thanksgiving and Christmas. But Thanksgiving I really associate with the pie. In my brain, it just brings back all those memories of my mom. So I have a lot of. So when I see pie themed stuff, I tend to pick it up. And this one, these 3 I got at Dollar Tree this year, and that's why I needed this one at Dollar Tree this year. I'm on the lookout for the Christmas ones, but I have not seen them yet. I bought this one last year. It could be fall, but I had a fall one, so I use it for Thanksgiving. It's got Mickey and Minnie and pumpkins and leaves. And I bought this at Dollar Tree this year too, the wreath hanger. There's some. With this one, I had to get this one because when I was preteen and a teenager, my parents were big into, especially preteen, because my parents divorced when I was a teenager. They were big into CB radio. So we had a big tower with an antenna on it, and they even belonged to a couple of CB clubs, and all of us kids had handles for talking on the CB, and mine was Wishbone, so I had to get this one. I bought this a few years back at I think Kohl's. This is the cover that I make for my bench. The bench is one of my favorite places to decorate. I need to see if I can try to start doing a little tour video of my decorations when they're up. It's harder now because hubby, with his health issues, he spends most of his time in the TV room, which is. My aunt made a lot of wreaths, but I think she made this one, the Thanksgiving one. We each chose one when she passed. And I know I got a Halloween one, and I think my mom took this one. So when my mom passed, I took it. I said, well, I kind of let everybody else kind of choose, and I'm like, well, it's still there, so I'm taking it. I have this little stuffed animal, little pilgrim bear. I think he's got batteries. Yeah, you can put batteries in him and he'll tell the story of Thanksgiving. I don't know that I've ever put batteries in him. I bought this one a few years ago. This one's a really nice one. I think I found this on clearance at Joann, I think. It's a really nice wreath hanger. The new Dollar Tree ones are nicer than the old ones, but they're still kind of on the flimsy side. I mean, you spend a lot less on them, but there's a reason you spend less on them. This was just a dish towel that I made into a pillow. I did that with a lot of dish towels. Same with this one. And this one. This one's actually, I think, placemats, 2 placemats. I have Thankful on one side, and I put the Christmas one on the other one. But I've just started using this one. I have a lot of Christmas ones, and I was always forgetting to put it back into Thanksgiving, which I've kind of decided the double-sided stuff is not for me for that reason, because if it's got Thanksgiving and Christmas on it, and I leave it out for Christmas, it never gets back into the Thanksgiving stuff. And then when I get my Christmas stuff out the next year, I'm like, oh, this should have been out for Thanksgiving. A bunch of Beanie Babies that are Thanksgiving themed. I kept any of my Beanie Babies that were holiday themed. I kept a lot of my bears too. I don't think I kept all my bears, but I kept a lot of my bears. It's a Thanksgiving bear. I have a few different turkeys. I think that one's, yeah, that one's tied too. So there might be a few turkeys in here that aren't. This is two placemats. They are the same. This one's also two placemats. I think this one this placemat I got at Kohl's. This one I think may have been, this one may have been Family Dollar. I'm not positive. Container number 2. I've got a total of 5. Oh, there is a 6th one. I just thought of that. There's always one in the house. I always forget about that. I'll have to run and grab it after I'm done. I don't really have anywhere to put these this year. I'll save them in case I ever go back to having a table. But we used to have a table down here, but since I switched it all to my craft room, I don't. I made the little turkey things in Design Space, and I think the napkins I got from the Bullseye Playground. Now this one is a Dreaming Tree project. Originally, this one said fall. I'm not going to pull out every piece, but I'll pull out a couple. I made it say thanks. So there's the T and the H. There's an A-N-K-S in here too. This color scheme goes well with my living room because there's a lot of blues and kind of blue gray and blue in there. And then there's a couple more of these somewhere. These were a Dreaming Tree project. They're place container number 3. This is the shower curtain that I bought. I need to look for a Christmas one. I think I need Christmas, Valentine's, and St. Patrick's Day. Here, I just wanted to show this part of it so you can see the turkey. I won't unfold it all the way because it's kind of a nightmare to get it folded back up, but especially when you're sitting. These two came from Dollar Tree. I really liked these two. I'm gonna have enough pie signs. Yep, this one's Dollar Tree as well. I think I bought it this year too. This is Thankful, Grateful, and Truly Blessed. Unless, maybe that might have been in the box of stuff that my friend gave me. This one says Thankful and Blessed, which this one might have too. That's just this one. These two both say the same thing. I just put anything that was kind of themed for a certain holiday that she gave me in those boxes. And I'll decide after I decorate whether I'm keeping them like this or redoing them. The blessed saying is not my favorite. I don't know why. It grates on me for some reason. And then this one I do like for the shape of it, I will be honest. Though I love the picture. The sunflower and the... this set I know I got at Hobby Lobby this year. Came with the pie. I think I bought 2 sets. I think I bought one that was pumpkin themed and one that was apple themed. I said that reverse. Part of it I left in my fall decor, and the pies I put in my Thanksgiving decor, so I'm not sure if there's any other pieces in here or not. This goes on the little wagon that I used. It said Grateful, so if it hadn't said Grateful, I probably would have put it in fall. But since it said Grateful, I put it with Thanksgiving. The apple pie one I put in here. I never did find the one that had the pumpkin pie on it. I really wanted that one from Hobby Lobby, and I could not find it. If I see it next year, I may have to buy it before it goes on sale. Because that's what I did. I think did I see it? I think I saw it once, but the stuff wasn't on sale yet. And once it went on sale, I could never find it. This one says Thankful for Lots of Her Pie. I think I got this over at Dollar General this year. Yeah, that's a Dollar General price tag. And this one, I believe, came from Dollar Tree this year. Thankful and Blessed. I really liked the cup with the... I think of it as hot cocoa. I don't know if that's what it's... Though usually I drink hot cocoa with a straw, but this one that says Hello Pumpkin, I think this also came from Dollar Tree. Yes, it did. These two I think came from Hobby Lobby. Yeah, they did. I'm planning on adding a little jingle lock to the back of those so they'll stand up and I can use them on tier trays. I kind of feel like me and my daughter both thought the same thing. They did these weird. This one with the pie says pumpkin. This one with the pumpkin says pumpkin pie. Shouldn't that sayings have been reversed? Maybe they did it because the pumpkin isn't as big, so there wasn't as much room, but it's like, okay, kind of weird. I know I got this at Dollar General, and I think I may have 2 of these now because I think there's another one someplace that I haven't put away, which I need to go through my stuff and get things picked up. Gobble till you wobble. They're kind of separated out into boxes, so that I can go take it out to the garage and put them away. I just haven't gotten it done. Thankful. That one goes on the little wagon that I used at fall, which I think I just stuck into my everyday decor. Gobble till you wobble. Got this at Dollar General this year. I bought this at Kohl's on clearance. It's marked $5.99, but I think they had all clearance was 50% off the price marked. And then, of course, we had percentages and hubby's discount, so I got it for like $1 or $2, so I couldn't resist it. It says, friends and family gathered together. I really liked that one. That's what I think of Thanksgiving as, family gathering together, even though we only get together with our daughters now. Now, this is a Dollar Tree sign. I just painted the Jenga type blocks red and put it around there. I'd love to find the pecan pie one. I don't have that one. I haven't seen it this year. And now that they're starting to get Christmas out, I don't know if I will. And then I got the apple pie one. I think I seen the apple or cherry one, but I did not see the pecan one. I think I saw it last year and I regret not buying it because my mom did make pecan pie. I don't like pecan pie, which is probably why I didn't buy it. But I don't like cherry pie either, and I bought that one. But I think at first I just bought the apple one, and then I decided, you know what, I'm going to buy the other 2, and then I could only find the cherry one. These are hot pads that I made, which you can tell if you look at them close, because that is supposed to be a turkey. Can we tell? Okay, here's his head, as you can see, and then his feathers. A dish drying mat. This is a good time to check that out, see if that's the only one I have. Because if I only have one, I should pick up another one this week. My give thanks turkey. Though I should probably go to Michael's this week or place an order online because I think I have $10 in rewards to spend. So I don't like to miss it. And then another little flag. I have 2 places to put the little flags, so little happy harvest sign, which he's always turning on me. I've seen somebody else take like a popsicle stick and glue it back here, and you can't really see it too much. I mean, there's a little bit of area, but that way it stops flipping. I kind of liked it because it has a bit of a postal theme going on. If you're new to my channel, I'm retired from the USPS, so this I think is a Dreaming Tree one. I'm not positive. And it's kind of smooshed, but you can put a candle in the center of it and it lights up. I just have a small area for my Thanksgiving stuff. I have a couple of sets of shelves in our TV room. That's where I put my Thanksgiving stuff, and I usually put some out here on top of the one calyx in the entryway. So that and if I have stuff, I put it on my shelf, of course, where I usually sit and do videos. This is just a little, I don't know what you call it, a little runner. It's a really small one, but I've had it for years. I don't know. I think I got the cornucopia at Target. And I know I got the little filler stuff there. So I usually put that out someplace. Little gobble till you wobble. This one I think was Target. God, is it that old? Because I think that translates to the date, which is 2015. They've been doing the motorcycle playground that long? Probably. And then this is another dreaming tree project. It's a little turkey. I love him. He's so cute. I need to fluff his head out a little bit. I need to like shove paper in that when I do that. It's just a little favor box. I might have used my Remember Huber's punch board for that. I've had this pumpkin for years. It looks like it came from a craft fair. I don't know for sure. A little cookie cutter. Some more towels. I always hang one of the decorative towels off of my stove. Sometimes I think I put one on the refrigerator too. And then I use them on our coffee tables. Then we don't have to worry about coasters. I just put those down, and I think this one is going away. It's actually a Halloween tree. I was using it for my Thanksgiving ornaments, but I think I'm just going to use that. It's been taped together, and I think I'm just going to pitch that one. I'll just use my little white tree. This one I think was also Turtle Bullseye Playground. Happy Thanksgiving sign. Is that one as old as the other one? Yeah. Another little cookie cutter. This, I believe, came from, I want to say it came from a company called Christmas Around the World. It's a little potpourri. You put potpourri in his head and you light the candle underneath. I haven't used that part of it in years. I just put them out for decoration. This little box has, my Thanksgiving ornaments. Some of these I might divide up because there's like leaves. Those would be cute on my fall tree. There's little Native Americans. Oops, says it's time to make lunch and have pills. These are actually earrings, but my ears closed up again, so I haven't bothered. They've been pierced twice, and they want to start closing up even when I'm wearing earrings. So I just finally said a couple of years ago, forget it. And I'm just not meant to have earrings. I remember they used to do that to my mother too. She actually had to dig the earrings out of her ear once because she left them in too long, and the ear was closing around the earrings. Luckily, I realized mine was doing that before it got to that point, and I took mine out. I'm not sure where this one came. I'm thinking my mom picked it up at Goodwill and gave it to me. That's what I'm thinking, but I'm not positive. He's a little napkin holder, but he's just cute. Sometimes I use my towels that I have to wrap them up. Wrap my glass stuff up since I have so many little towels. I know there's a little pilgrim boy and girl. I'm thinking they're in here too because I see a couple more things wrapped. Oh, this is a little pumpkin. It says give thanks. I think this one came from Dollar Tree. They might still sell that one. I was hoping this year to find the little pumpkins that had the little haunted house on them for Halloween, and I never seen them at any of the stores that I went to. So if they got them in, they sold them so fast that... And I'm thinking these the same thing, that they came from Goodwill, that my mom picked them up. She used to love shopping at Goodwill. A couple of my siblings said, you have too much stuff, you need to stop. And I'm like, it makes her happy. And I mean, it's not like she's spending that much because she's going to Goodwill. And she loved Goodwill and garage sales. So it makes her happy. Let her do it. Now, I did worry a few times when I packed up stuff that either the kids wouldn't wear or they had outgrown, and we donated that. We'd end up getting it back just because she'd see it and say, oh, that's cute, and buy it. Just some little window clings from Dollar Tree. I should put that one in my crafting box. Or is just a half container. I've got my banner that I made that I probably won't use this year. It just says Happy Thanksgiving. Got the this one. It was a Dreaming Tree project. They put candles on it. It's cute. These are like little place card holders, I guess. Our names are on the leaves. I don't know how well you can see that. See, it says Barb. I'm trying to think. Those may have been a Dreaming Tree project because he does place cards at times. But I know these were a Dreaming Tree project. He actually did them for, I think, summer. And I do use different colors to represent different pie. Like this one was supposed to be peach. This one was supposed to be cherry. Apple. And blueberry. And they do have little whipped creams that sit on them. And then there's this little bread basket. And there's the other place cards for me. My hubby. My hubby's is in here too. And that's all that's in the box number 4. Okay, the 5th and final box. Or container. Oh, a little turkey. I think I bought him this year at Hobby Lobby. Am I right? Yeah, it says 2023. Because I was just looking for little things I can put on scared trays. And I bought these at Michael's, I think this year, because they're still in the box. They're little turkey lights. And they have a timer. That's kind of essential for me. They gotta have lights. Need to have timers. Either that or they have to be plug in where I can hook them up to a timer. But if they're battery operated, I like the timer built in. This is a image from Design Space. I think that's what they call reverse weeding. I left because I think you're supposed to transfer this part, but I decided it would be easier to cut it as a square and then cut that out of it and have one thing to cut. And I did like how it turned out. I've had this little towel forever. I love it. It's cute. Oh, good. I do have another placemat for. I should look and see if they just have some pumpkin ones for Halloween. I prefer kind of more extremely Halloween rather than just pumpkins. I think jack-o'-lanterns are more Halloween than pumpkins, but which is why I save most of my just pumpkins for either fall or Thanksgiving. This is just a little turkey that I made. I have a little bunny that he holds something every month. So this is his November item, or most of November. My little light switch covers that I decorate with washi. My doilies for my, it's like I don't know if it's true stainless steel, but it has that look, that tray. It's bad. I like to put something on the tray before I start decorating it so that you just don't see all that silver. And then this one I've had a while. That one came from Dollar Tree too, I'm sure. I think they might still sell that one. My little tie November bear. This came from the Bullseye Playground, I think last year. I'm not positive. It says Gather Together. It was a little big for my tiered tray, but I just set it next to it. And this one says turkey stuffing, sweet potatoes, cranberry sauce. It's Thanksgiving. I think this one came from Michael's. Yeah, Ashland. It came from Michael's. I thought it was cute. There's this one, which came from, yeah, the tag says Target on it, so yeah, it definitely came from Target. I think last year. Or the year before. I don't know. I've been shopping at Target too long. I don't know. This little one that says Give Thanks. Another tie one. I just thought the colors were very fall, and I didn't have that much Thanksgiving, so I put them in Thanksgiving. More of the napkins. This is another little basket from Dreaming Tree that I made. It's filled with fake pumpkins and acorns and squashes and what have you. Oh, my little November angel. My mom gave me, this was my mom. She gave it to me because my son was born in November. She had a lot of little figurines. At one time she collected dolls, and then she sold off a bunch after my parents divorced because we were moving someplace smaller and she needed the money. She ended up selling them to my grandmother and my aunt. And my aunt ended up with the bride doll. Thankfully she ended up with the bride doll because I got it back that way because she knew that I loved it. So when she got sick, she goes, when something happens to me, that's yours. And I'm like, well, you know how that stuff goes. Like, oh, that's nice of you, and if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. But one of the first things her daughters did was she wanted to make sure that you got this. So I think she for a long time I had shelves in this corner and it was up there, but when we redid stuff, I think she's upstairs. I think she might be in the bookcase that's in our bedroom now. Because I found a place where I could kind of just leave her year round because I didn't like packing her up. And this one was the Bullseye Playground. I can tell that by the tag. They still have the tag on it. It does say Target on the tag too. I didn't even notice their tag said Target. A bunch of masks for me and hubby for Thanksgiving. I'm saving those, but I won't get them out and then I got this little turkey too. I don't think these two came from the Bullseye Playground. I think they were back in the back where they put the seasonal stuff. This was another Dreaming Tree project. I shrunk it down to fit a smaller frame. I do that sometimes with them because then they fit on my shelf back here. I think this is just a tablecloth. Yeah, it is. Thanksgiving tablecloth. Another little turkey. Now this one may have come from the Bullseye Playground. Yeah, by his tag, I'd say he came from the Bullseye Playground. But I had one that I came out already. But maybe it's the same one and I stuck them back inside rather than... This is the O for my welcome sign. I'm back to where I started because I started with my welcome sign last year at Thanksgiving. I didn't have my signs that I put alongside the house, which I had to redo my Halloween one because the vinyl was all coming off. It's the first one I've had really do that bad. I've had a few that I had done some decorative vinyl that I had gotten at Hobby Lobby, and some of those little pieces peel off. But the letters I'd always used either Cricut vinyl or might have had like some Sizer or Caesar, that vinyl. But I've never had any of them peel off before. I ended up redoing it with I ironed it on the wood. I have this little one. I just use this for decoration. It says give thanks and eat pie. I put a lot of my pie themed stuff around that. The little Thai, I had one like him already, little Thai turkey. A little wooden sign that says Happy Thanksgiving. I think I got that from my mom too, but I can see it originally came from Walmart by the tag on it. This one I picked up at Hobby Lobby last year. I think they still have the same set this year. It comes with 4 in the bag. I bought it last year. Yeah, when they clearanced all the fall stuff. It was funny because they had 2 bags that had like 2 or 3 in it. And they were both missing ones that I really liked. So I ended up bringing it up to the counter. I said, is there any way we can make one of these a complete set and do it? And she goes, let me call the manager over. The manager says, well, you can, but you can't have it for the clearance price. I said, that's fine. I said, I'll just take it for the sale price that it, is. I said, I'd rather have all of them. I said, especially since I really like, I think it was this one, and then there was another one that I really liked, and they were in separate bags. So I said, so that's what they did for me. She goes, we'll just remark the other one down with what's left and sell them as clearance. This little sign came from the Bullseye Playground, and I just glued I think the Jenga block here is a little bit bigger than the ones Dollar Tree uses. I think I got that at Target, but it's not the real Jenga game. It's a cheaper version of the game. It's more expensive than Dollar Tree, but they're also, the pieces of wood are a little bit bigger, so they work kind of nice. This, I think, came from Dollar Tree years ago. Remember when they used to do these for every season? I haven't seen them at mine in a long time. And this one's kind of broke because this is supposed to be attached here. I think only this part is supposed to wobble, and my whole thing kind of wobbles because he's broke back there. But he still looks cute. If I'm careful with him, he won't break anymore. This is a little banner that I made for my tiered tray last year. It looks like it needs some work because some of the whipped cream is coming off. I think this was one of the other ones that I wanted, the one that said pumpkin pie. I wanted the pie ones. This kind of looks like one that I had earlier, but I think it is a different piece of pie. But that, or I ended up with two of it, which is possible. And then this one came from, I think, the Bullseye Playground too. It was double-sided. It said pumpkin pie baked fresh daily, and then the back says autumn leaves and pumpkins please, which I think I just bought two of them, and that one was in my fall stuff. These little pie clips that I got at Dollar Tree and colored. I didn't do a very good job, but I colored them. This was actually a pick that I took it off the pick and I glued a Jenga block on it because I wanted the piece of pie. This one, I cut out the vinyl to make the saying. It says turkey and pie and friends, oh my. And I did the little bead strand. The little gnome. I think the gnome and that pie were in a set from Hobby Lobby. The one I bought this year that had the pie, the set was different, but I'm wondering if the pie is the same. But if it is, it is. This is another little pick from Michael's that I just made into a little shelf sitter. This one says thankful, grateful, and blessed, and then it says gather on the back. I don't know if I saved the gather, if I did a gathered one too. This one I did vinyl, says thanks. The other side was how it came. It said hello pumpkin. I just added something to the back side. This one says eat more pie, and then there's a pie on the back. I added that part. It was just a plain circle. There's a couple of little leathery pumpkins in there. The little pie that I made last year. Yeah, well, this one still looks pretty good. The banner is kind of falling apart. This one says pumpkin pie fixes everything. Now, I don't like pumpkin pie, but pie fixes everything. And then the little book stack that I made last year that says fresh baked pie on it. I need to find like a little pie to sit on top of it. That would be cute. I guess I could just sit a little pumpkin on top of it. That may have been what I did last year. A lot of the stuff in here was stuff I used on tiered trays. It was in a little box. And I have down here, I've got some silverware. I will use that for Thanksgiving since I'm hosting. Some extra napkins left from last year. I know I bought more this year. And I had a few plates left. Not a whole lot, but I did have plates left. I probably did not need to buy plates this year, but I did. I won't need any next year. I'll have to make a note in my phone that I have plenty of Thanksgiving plates. So I know not to buy them next year. This is a table runner that I usually use on top of my calyx. It says give thanks. And there's one more. This one I'm just going to put with my I've been taking the ones that are just solid colors and putting them in a different place so that if I need one I can just reach back there and pull out whatever color is most appropriate for the holiday that I'm needing one for. I was hoping to find, I think it was the one that had just a sunflower on it at Dollar Tree for fall, and I never did find that one. I think those things just sold out really fast. But that is all that is in, oh, Did I do, or do I have one more? No, this is the last one. I already went through that one. That's all my Thanksgiving stuff. I had more than I thought. But thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time.